The Queen of Granada, by M. Riff. Chapter 68, The Death Trap. The two truck drivers found themselves in a dire situation, realizing they had no other choice than maintaining their current high speed, eventually colliding with a bus filled with innocent passengers. It was as if they were adhering to Rita's law: if anything can go wrong, it will go even worse. While taking the lives of the people on the bus was ethically unacceptable, the alternative appeared even more catastrophic. At that moment, the destinies of both trucks, carrying identical cargo, seemed interlocked. Applying the brakes would only halt the truck, leaving the massive cargo of heavy metal pipes to impact first the adjacent cargo and then forge ahead uncontrollably. Their very first victims would be the truck drivers, being squeezed to death, then everybody on the bus. At last, they would, like a deadly avalanche, push the smaller cars towards the steep slopes and down the vertical cliffs. The hours and days after the accident, the newspaper photographers and television cameras had to climb up the opposite side of the valley to zoom in on a car window here and a doll there to reproduce a full picture of the disaster. In the end, they would probably present the entire mountainside as an open mass grave on TV screens and in weekly magazines. The bus driver envisioned the front page of the town's newspaper, where it would be written in large letters, "The Old Bridge's New Victims." There would also be an archived photo of the bus juxtaposed with an image after the accident, displaying the unrecognizable remains of the bus. It's strange, when time is so short, it feels as if it has come to a standstill. Suddenly, there is plenty of time to notice even the smallest details and etch them into your memory. Sitting in the back of the bus, Rita looked at the two identical trucks, both red and both Volvos with the same kind of cargo. It was evident that they belonged to the same transport company, and their drivers likely traversed this winding mountain road day after day. With their extensive experience and routine, perhaps they could find a way out of this deadly situation. But their experience could only come into play if they were on open country roads, where they could downshift the engine and stop the truck. On this bridge they appeared as two bullets side by side that had been fired from the two barrels of a double-barreled gun. They could only shoot straight and smash everything in their path. Rita shifted her gaze towards the front of the bus and the small duck, which, along with other figures, hung under the central mirror. The duck's beak suddenly pointed to the right. The bus driver realized that pressing the brake pedal would neither benefit the bus nor the trucks. His only recourse was to press the accelerator and maneuver the bus out of the way as quickly as possible. With both hands clasped around the steering wheel, he turned it with all his might to the right.